Hey guys, what's up? Class PC here. So this is my first tech tube video on YouTube. This first video I will be featuring a build that is cheap. It's around 40,000 yen. Yes, that's right because I am in Japan right now and most of these parts are used. My goal is to play medium to very high settings in AAA games, 40 to 60 FPS at 1080p without breaking the bank. So here we are. Let's go ahead and check the specs. And I'm sorry for my bad English. I don't speak English a lot.
Let's start with the processor. This is an Intel Pentium Gold G5400 8th Gen Coffee Lake Pentium processor. It runs at 3.7 GHz and it has 2 cores and 4 threads. So as the G4560 and G4600 which came before this one, they both performed well, so we expect that this chip will also perform well or even better. And next we have our SSD Lexar NS100 128GB. So I bought this just to have an SSD for the OS, and we will later on upgrade to an NVMe when we have the money for it. And next is the Corsair RGB RAM, Vengeance RGB Pro 2x8GB, a total of 16 gigs running at 3200 MHz, and it is IQ compatible and Intel XME certified. So this is a good RAM for gaming. And for future upgrades, like I'm gonna buy the i5 9600K as an upgrade from the Pentium. This RAM will handle the i5 well. Next is our motherboard, an Asrock Z370 Killer SLI, and it has 4 RAM slots, Z370 chipset, and it can handle both 8th Gen and 9th Gen Intel processors because I already updated the BIOS to the latest one. Next up, our power supply is very heavy, a SilverStone 600 watts Strider Plus. Yep, it is an 80 plus silver and a fully modular power supply. So it has the 24-pin EPS, 4 inputs for the Molex and SATA connections, and 2 inputs for PCIe connections. Next is the video card, an Asus STRIX DirectCU2 GTX 970. It has 4 gigs of VRAM, a factory overclocked edition, although I also did some overclocking myself. I bought this one 970 because I wanna try SLI for the first time. The Arcase Thermaltake View 22 TG edition. Yep, that's a tempered glass right there, and it can accommodate an ATX motherboard. Here we have the BenQ as a monitor. BenQ XL2420T. I think it's a 7-year-old monitor, but it's good because it has 120 Hz refresh rate and 1 ms response time. It's actually my first time to try a monitor that is higher than 75 Hz. So let's go ahead and build this thing. Okay, so before benchmarking, let's see or let's review the overclocking settings of the video card first. Right now I've loaded the stock configuration except for the fan speed or the fan curve. And on profile 2 is my OC settings. You can see here that I have added core voltage plus 20 and core clock plus 180 and memory clock plus 545. Also the fan curve is this. This is also what I'm using with the stock configuration. So by the time that the video card hits 60 degrees Celsius, the fans will spin at 50% of the full RPM capacity. So that's it, and let's review again also the system's specifications, and then we'll go ahead and jump to the benchmark results. So there you go guys, in conclusion, in games like Witcher 3, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, and Rainbow Six Siege, there is a noticeable difference from your stock to OC settings of the video card. But in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Assassin's Creed Origins, there are like 2 to 6 FPS increase only. But overall, this setup is competitive for its price range, and it can still play your favorite games now in 2020. So that concludes our video for today. Please hit like if you did like this video and subscribe to see upcoming uploads. Thank you for watching and have a good day.